Welcome to today's video. We are in Boston, Massachusetts, specifically the North End, which is also known as Little Italy. Today we're going to do a food tour. We're going to go around and hit 4 spots. All of it will be Italian food, so this is a really charming and historic neighborhood of Boston, Massachusetts. So come along for the ride and let's eat for our first stop. This is the first stop. So we've got the Galleria Umberto. This only opens at lunchtime and they sell out fast. So we're here for their Sicilian style pizza and arancini balls.
We're hungry.
We are hungry.
So let's go.
Let's go.
Akbar waited in line for I would say about 20 to 30 minutes. Now we have our food ready, so we got 2 slices of cheese pizza, Sicilian style, and then we got an arancini ball as well. I think there's like rice, cheese, and meat in it, but we will show you and find out together. So let's go eat.
Also, one thing to note too, all of this, so 2 slices of pizza, an arancini ball was $11, which is a pretty good deal considering that we are in Boston, Massachusetts. It is also cash only though, however, so when you come here, make sure you bring cash. Last thing you want to do is wait long in line and don't have cash. So just an FYI.
It is so crunchy, but not oily at all. It almost feels like it's like air fried. I think it's like beef, peas, and cheese, but it is delicious. Let's have Akbar try it.
I'm gonna get a better bite here of the meat too, so here we go. So good. 10 out of 10. It's definitely really crunchy and gooey. Like the cheese melts like together so well with the rest of the arancini ball.
All right, next up we have the pizza. I know what they did. Instead of tomato sauce, I think they use like tomatoes, like mashed up tomatoes, but like no preservatives or anything like that. Tastes really good. Cheese isn't as like pulley as the arancini was, but that makes sense because that one was way hotter on the inside. But overall, I would give it a 9 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10, just because I feel like the cheese is could have been like warmer, but it's still delicious, worth the wait. I would definitely come here again.
One bite, you know the rules. It is very much a Sicilian style pizza. With Sicilian style pizza, you've got that like thick crust almost and like gooiness between the cheese and the crust itself. Mara is right. I think they did mash up tomatoes because it tastes really fresh. Not too cheesy, which I was surprised about, honestly. But pretty solid. 8 out of 10 for me. I think the arancini balls won the show though for me.
Second stop of the day is Bricco Bakery. I know they have sandwiches, but we're mainly here for their bread. And as you can see, they have so many different awards. And it's like located in a very tiny little alley right over there. So let's go check it out. Oh, this is just adorable. The shop looks like a little literal hole in the wall. Let's go and see what their bread tastes like and if it's really worth the hype.
We just bought 2 small bread. Well, not small. This is we bought like a wheat and cheese bread here. This is humongous. This is the size of my face. And we got a small pastry. It's got lemon and cream cheese inside, so we're gonna try that. This is gonna be more on the sweeter side. And then this bread is fresh. It feels fresh. It smells really fresh. So we're gonna try a piece of this bread first, I think. I'm just gonna cut it. There we go. There's some good bread. They had a lot of options in there, like an olive bread, ciabatta, but we went with the cheese. I'll have Mari try it.
All right off the bat, I can just tell that the outside's gonna be really crunchy, just like what we just had before this. So let's give it a go. I don't know if this is valid, but it kind of tastes like sourdough. I don't know if it is sourdough, but if it is, it makes perfect sense. And then it kind of has like a Parmesan taste to it. I would give it a 8 out of 10 because it is fresh, but it's kind of like a mind game to have like cheese on bread. I wasn't expecting it, so I don't know if I necessarily love it. I'm still thinking about it, but not a 10 out of 10.
This is the lemon pastry. It's lemon cream cheese in here, so I want to get the first bite here. I took a pretty big bite. As you would expect, it's got that flakiness to it, which I love. The touch of sweet at the top, the powder gives it a little balance. The lemon is really nice, and the overall texture inside is more of the creamy smooth, but the outside is obviously flaky and crispy. I like this more than the bread, honestly. This is a solid 9 for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have Mari try.
I personally do not like the sugar, I think it is on top, but let's give it a go. The first bite you take, I feel like I get a little bit of like orange peel. I don't know. It's like a bitter taste. The very first bite that you have. And I don't know, maybe if it's like lemon peels or I don't know how they made it, but I would give it maybe like 6.5, 6.75. I wouldn't have it again. It was okay. Let's go get some pasta.
We are walking to our third stop of the day, which is the Daily Catch. It is a seafood pasta place. They're mostly known for their black squid ink pasta, which I actually am super excited to try. The pasta is literally black. While we're walking around the neighborhood, I did want to ask you, babe, what do you think of Boston North End so far?
I think overall Boston, I love. I just wish it wasn't so cold. But I love the buildings. I love like the vibe. I don't know how to necessarily explain the vibe. When I was in Iran and I would like think of America, I would think America looked a lot more like Boston than it does Seattle. Does that make sense? Like the streets, the buildings,
Yeah.
The stores, everything, like the food even, everything just looks very like historic. Yeah, I would 100% come back here. It's just freezing. Not right now, but I would say at nights it gets pretty cold. And I'm very excited to have some squid ink pasta.
Okay, stay tuned. We just got seated at the daily catch. So we ordered some grilled octopus to share and also the black squid ink pasta, which they are very famous for. So it's chewy, but like it's soft enough that like when you actually chew, it breaks down. Made is right that the sauce I think comes from the grilled octopus itself, because I think there are some vegetables, assortment of vegetable puree in here, and the octopus is amazing. Second bite. Okay, Mari was asking on the way here like what has been my favorite so far. And I think so far it's been the arancini balls. That is probably the best arancini balls I had ever. This is a close second. This grilled octopus is a close second here. So
10 out of 10. I would have to say the same.
I'm like eating this whole thing and Mari didn't even have any. So I'm gonna cut some up for her, and we'll wait for our main show, which is the black squid ink aglio e olio pasta. All right, guys, so this is the famous black squid ink pasta. It's got calamari at the top. I did get the aglio e olio version, so that's oil and garlic. So I'm really excited. Notice that this is like all black here. This is the first bite. Here we go. Wow. The pasta seems like it's homemade. I think it is homemade. The seafood is just, it tastes so fresh. And the pasta itself, it's like really soft. It's nice that it's warm right now too. It's just, it packs so much flavor, like the garlic. It's grainy. It's got like, it adds like texture to it too. I'm gonna have another one. I said the arancini balls was my favorite. This is my now new number one. Like, this is amazing. I would come back. If you go to North End and you only have one place to check out, come to the Daily Catch, get the black squid pasta ink, and thank me later. So I'm gonna have Made try here and enjoy her food. But up next, we've got the last stop of the day, which is Mike's Pastry. So we will see you there after we devour this delicious black squid ink pasta.
Okay. Akbar wanted me to give my thoughts on the North End. I literally don't know how else to describe it other than like the fact that it's like a Christmas movie. That's what it feels like a Hallmark Christmas movie. I feel like everybody like comes here for the food. I don't know if that's valid or the food is just so good that everyone's just always here. But it's super busy. Restaurants are packed. That pasta that we just had, oh my. It was so good. I will never forget what it tasted like. Like Akbar said, if you're ever here, please, if you have even like 10 minutes, order that pizza.
Pasta.
See, carved out. Pasta, and you will not regret it.
We're gonna end the food tour with a very famous pastry shop. This one is called Mike's Pastries. There's a long-running debate between two. The other known one is called Modern Pastry, which I personally like Mike's Pastry more. And of course, we're gonna get the cannoli.
Which I've never had.
You never had a cannoli?
I've never ever.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm not lying.
Okay, so first time for Made trying the cannoli here. We're probably gonna get one and share because I am so full. Carved out, but it's been a good.
Sorry, what?
Made's falling asleep as we walk. Yeah, it's been a good food tour so far.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. If you're still watching at this point, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and we'll finish it off with some sweet.
And we have made it to our very last stop, Mike's Pastry. I did mention it in the video before this, but I have never had a cannoli before this, so I have no idea what to expect. If they have like fillings that you can choose from, I probably want like a chocolate one, but I don't know how they look. I don't know what they are, what they taste like, so very excited to try this. Let's go in. Can we do 3 chocolate chip cannolis? Yeah.
Ta-da! Okay, so we got 3. We're actually not gonna eat all 3. 2 of them are gonna be for my family. But yeah, Made is gonna try her first ever cannoli. In Mike's Pastry, there's a bunch of different flavors that you can try from. But we got the classic chocolate chip. Let's dig in.
Okay, that looks so good.
You can't have a Italian food tour and not have cannolis, right? Like,
Are they usually this big?
yes. What do you think?
Wow. Kind of tastes like, okay, this is gonna sound so weird, but like an ice cream that has been like kind of melted.
Okay.
Like it tastes like an ice cream to me.
Mm.
Or just like a hot ice cream. Like a
I can
warm
see that.
one. I would 100% have it again.
We really enjoyed doing the food tour here in North End, Boston, also known as Little Italy. Boston is a special place. I went to school out here, so Made has never been, so it was fun to show her around this neighborhood and also Boston as a city. So thank you all for watching today's video, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.